All right, what's up, everybody? It's Mott's Cage Radio, obviously out here in Fresno, California, taking it out to the northern part of the state with our man, Mike Gonzalez, 6-2, out of Team Carnage. Back in action again, my man. What, next week? It's Gladiator Challenge. I believe this is another title defense. Is this your third title defense?
I think it'll be number 4, the last one for them. Yeah, so
okay.
4.
So 4 title defenses, unbelievable. Tell me about your opponent. Who's this guy?
His name's Owen Rubio. I don't really know a whole lot about him. I met the cat out in Warriors Cage when I was down there for that fight against Mike Cook, and pretty cool cat. He came up, introduced himself, him and his wife. So we'd say hello, and other than that, from what I heard, he's a banger. I think he's like 4-1. Pretty stout when I saw him, you know what I mean? So I guess he better make weight is all I gotta say. But I mean, other than that, not a whole lot about him, I guess.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about that since you brought up the weight deal. In your last fight, Cook didn't make weight. You're a true fucking fighter. You're like, fuck it, man. Let's just fucking do the damn thing anyway. But then you were like, man, that motherfucker was huge when I got in the cage, man. It's like he was a lot bigger than you. Like, take me through that, my man. Is that a lesson learned? Like, Mike Gonzalez is not going to take fights if fuckers don't make weight? Or, I know you're a fighter, my man. It's like, it's not a puss out thing. It's like, you guys are professional fighters. It's make fucking weight or go suck a bag of dicks.
Well, I mean, like I said last time, he was the professional. He was the veteran. He he's been to the big show and all that. But I showed up and I was just trying to make sure I was on weight. I ended up coming way under than what I was supposed to, and that wasn't no big deal. But I mean, just the fact that I think he was 212, and people don't realize, if we were both 205, then we both would have had an equal playing field to get back to our natural weight, But this fool had a 7-pound advantage already. The fact that I came probably 3 pounds underweight, just because we were driving 6.5 hours out to LA, you know what I mean? So, and we're about our shit, we've never not made weight, so, and by the time everything was like said and done, everybody wanted to see this fight, bottom line, everyone's been hyping it up. They wanted to see what was going to happen. And, and I got kind of put in a predicament where I had like family coming down, like 40, 50 people riding down from SAC down, down there, to see a fight. And, I mean, bottom line, if you went 6 hours and went out there to watch me fight, and then you sat the whole fucking night and you don't see me come out at all, you'd be pissed too. So I mean, and yeah, like as you can see, like when I fought, that's not how I fight. I don't bring it out that quick, you know what I mean? But the way I knew it, he was a bigger opponent, and I knew he was up to 230 when I was about probably like 210, you know what I mean? Maybe that night, and I just try to bring it, the way I look at it, fucking kill him quick, you know what I mean? He tried to press me against the cage real early, and I just tried to keep throwing bombs, and everything was landing nice and crisp and real sweet. I was slipping punches, so I felt comfortable, so, why the fuck not? And I kept throwing hay with him, and when he caught me, he grabbed me like a Muay Thai clinch, and that's when I remember I threw an uppercut hook, rocked him, and then just kept coming in for the kill. And then he ended up going against the cage, rocked him against the cage as I was going against the cage, and he just bum rushed me. And then all the weight was just being pressed on me. Almost got out, and he just forced me back in there. Then finally got the takedown, I give him that. He got me down, and I tried to sweep him hella quick. And, I roll motherfuckers, you know what I mean? My jits is good. I heard rumors people were talking about we need to work on our ground game, which is a bunch of bullshit. We were known for our ground game, from our camp. But, as you can see, as soon as we hit the ground, I hook his leg. I'm trying to sweep him, and then out the corner, you see Cecil come in, kick his hand off the cage. The whole time his hand was on the cage, holding himself to brace himself. Then I tried a couple more, shrimping out, trying to sweep here and there, biding my time. He was throwing bombs left and right. I was buying my time, and then I went for a X-guard like sweep. I threw my leg over and tried to do it again, and you see him. He reaches out towards the fence again and pulls the cage and uses it to kind of pass my guard. So we end up going back into half guard right when I was about to sweep him again, and then he just laid on me. And by that time, I ain't gonna lie, kind of broke my spirits. I was wondering what to do by that point, and he muscled me in a head and arm choke. I was laying there. I kind of had some injuries at that time. He caught the bad shoulder, you know what I mean? And then I was trying to fight it back, and Cecil came in, asked me if I was all right. I gave a thumbs up, so we were sitting there, and then Cook noticed that. He readjusted, and sure as hell, fucking popped my shoulder out, and I kind of panicked, started throwing blows to the back of his head. That's when Cecil said, watch the back of the head. So I started throwing towards the body, and then I was pushing on my arm to keep from passing out, and then I started seeing stars, so I ended up tapping.
Okay. All right. And last question about that show. Is that the smallest cage you've ever fought in your entire life? Holy shit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I got closets in my house bigger than that fucking cage, dude. It's unbelievable.
Man, I was surprised we was dancing as well as we were, you know what I mean? Like, because we were kind of moving around there, but yeah, 2 steps and you were against the cage pretty much. It was
It's unbelievable. I can't believe how small that cage was. It's like, I call it MMA in a shot glass. That's what that shit looks like to me. But all right, now back in action. Red Hawk, you're real comfortable there. It's an afternoon fight. I like the afternoon fights. I'm not going to lie. I like that nice little matinee, especially, we get to lead right into the UFC fights that night and whatnot. And we'll definitely be at Team Carnage, and you guys definitely put it down. We did some partying the last time after Jamie's fight, which was an absolute war. You got to get some inspiration by that guy. I know you do, just like rolling with him and what a badass he is. But like that fight was amazing, and I guess they're gonna have that on tomorrow night.
Yeah. Bellator announced that everyone tune in tomorrow. MTV2. Yeah. They're replaying the fight in full on at 6 p.m. I think it is, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Jamie's been my teacher. I've known that cat for almost like 4 or 5 years now, and he was my little role model when I came in. Everybody comes in, you kind of look up to a fighter or whatever, and everything I've learned is what he's taught me, the work habits, how to bring it, just techniques, everything I had, pretty much I've learned from him, or attitude, heart, just certain techniques, whatever, So I think like I heard Riley the other day on the radio, they said, me and him, we're kind of like the spitting image, you know what I mean? And hell yeah, to see him do that war with Spirit Wolf, I'm excited too. I mean, as everybody knows, I bring it too, but yeah, I'm excited. I mean, who knows what to expect? But yeah, after seeing that fucking battle, I'd love to get into a bloody fucking war too.
I know. Are those like the best photos ever? Like those are like the ones that you gotta have some of those, my man.
We got a little blood of wall at our camp, and
I think he's winning, bro. I think he's winning the contest.
We had a sick one. It was him and this dude Brandon on Elite XC a couple years ago, and I mean these guys slicing each other up here, from elbows. They were leaking all over the place, and I guess it was the number 2 bloodiest fight for a couple years and stuff. But I think Jamie now took the cake.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm calling him Jigsaw because it reminds me of the guy from Saw, man, with that many stitches up in his lid. But this crazy cat, I guess, Sunday's getting the stitches out. He's going to go in and fight on the same card with you. Take us through who else is on the card, because I know, is Cal Worsham still on the card?
Yeah, from what I heard, I think I might be main event. I think James Irving's off the card from what I heard.
Yeah, he's fighting in Poland, dude. Because of the steroid thing. Yeah, he's fighting in Poland.
Okay. And then Cal, of course, that's my old coach. He's going up there, I guess, with Harry Avis. From I guess that's like an old school cat or whatever he used to fight or whatnot. Of course, you got Drew Montgomery from my camp. He's coming in. He had that vicious, 30-40 second TKO with the elbows last time. He was up in there, so he's ready to go. And then of course, Jamie's crazy ass, so he's all ready to go. Right. The whole thing, I guess Larry thinks he's going to split Jamie open or whatever and, try to win the fight like that.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
chicken shit. Well, I guess it's not chicken shit. It's all fair and game. It's all part of the game. But
the way you look at it, he can try, either or. Right. He's going to have, and it's going to be a fight.
Right.
And then we got Mike. We call him Q from our camp. Right. He's putting it down as well. And then, of course, Matt Bingham, man. That's my boy right there, KJ Nunes. He knows what that means. other than that, I don't think we're missing anybody else. I know we got a couple guys too that's going to be in the Rebel Fighter show later on in April.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, it's next weekend. We're ready to get down. We've been putting in our time.
All right, tickets are still available?
Maybe. I mean,
okay. Because I know tickets were going pretty good, and they usually do sell out for that bad boy. Red Hawk's a fantastic location for sure.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, not exactly what they got planned for this time. I heard there was a possibility it might rain, but even if they do, they always put it in the cover venue. And to me, I think it's more sick when it's under the venue right there. You get the sunset with the lights and just the whole ambiance is out there and coming out with the lights and fighting out there. That was just, and it's weird. It's just it's about 1 year ago exactly. This month is when I fought for the title. It's the anniversary when I finally got my chance and fought for a belt, and when I won the belt, and now that you're looking at my fourth title defense, so yeah, kind of crazy there.
Absolutely. All right, so Saturday you're back in action. Obviously, title defense. How many more times are you going to defend this belt?
I don't know. To be honest, honestly, I don't know what the scoop is with the other one, but I'm done defending this one. I want the other one, so I want to be undisputed 205.
Yeah, because I thought they were going to unite the belt.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know Rick holds the 205 and the 185 belt, and and he's the man right now. I don't know what he's got planned. I heard he retired. I heard he might fight again. I heard he was supposed to fight Irving. I don't know, but other than that, I'd like to unify it. You know what I mean? Like give some of the people want to see and shit.
Okay.
I know they come for a fight, but they want to come up to something, at least something worth watching or something to hype it up or something. It ain't fun. It ain't fun if there ain't no big ass crowd watching. You know what I mean?
Right on, right on. All right, well, we wish you the best of luck. Next Saturday, it's going down. Red Hawk Casino. Mike Gonzalez, want to give you this opportunity to shout out anybody you want, my man.
Just normal. My Team Carnage, Dave Huckabee, and everybody there at Next Generation that has given me help. Of course, Jamie and all my teammates. 5150 Fightwear, my boys there, Leon Riley, MMA KO, Brill, and all them, Shada, Jeff. Of course, Mods, your crazy ass. By the way, how's your head? You gonna wear that fucking...
Bro, I'm bringing headgear. Fuck you. I will be in full headgear, mouthpiece. I'll probably look like one of those dudes that let the police dogs
I'm gonna do a couple kidney shots for you this time. I'm gonna get fucking drunk this time, and I like to punch to the kidney, so...
I'm gonna wear that full body pad, bro. I'm gonna look...
a bobblehead, and then I'm gonna be behind you hitting your fucking kidneys, making you piss on yourself. So.
I'm gonna need a bodyguard for sure. For sure. All right, well, we look forward to it, my man. It's going down, and we wish you the best of luck, Team Carnage. It's going down. All right, my man. Take care.
All right.